Suppose you want to invest in a particular sector, whether it be pharma, real estate, banking, etc., through mutual funds, ETFs, or individual stock selection. So, what do you think before investing in a particular sector, or how do you analyze the sector? Now, let's take an example. Suppose you want to invest in pharma sector. Last year, since the pandemic, the pharma sector has been booming and it is providing spectacular returns. Looking at the historic returns, you decide to invest. This is not correct. You must not look at any sector's historic returns because it is not sure that the sector will provide same returns in the future. There are business cycles in every sector and every sector passes through booms and depressions. Now the pharma sector is nearly at its peak and the valuations are very high. So investing at this point won't be a good decision. This was one side of the coin. Now let's see the other. Due to the COVID pandemic, there was a huge shortage of medical facilities and the Indian government has understood its importance. So in the coming years, to expand its medical facilities and to develop it, the Indian government will surely roll out some policies. And the direct beneficiary of this will be pharma sector. So this was an example. You should mostly invest in the sector in which you have knowledge. You must be able to analyze the future of a sector in terms of its growth and popularity. For example, since the last 3 to 4 years, the automobile sector has been underperforming, and as India is coming out of the pandemic, it is growing and developing rapidly in terms of economy as compared to other countries. This economic growth will in turn benefit the people who will then spend their money on cars. And suppose if there is any new trend in the market and it's getting very much hyped, you must not directly invest in that. The price of something when it's new is high due to its demand, but later when the demand comes down, the price also decreases. For example, during the 2000s, the internet was booming and the tech companies were skyrocketing. People were investing in tech companies without looking at them. This led to a bubble which later popped. So, before investing in a particular sector, you must gain knowledge about that sector and try to analyze its future.